What an interesting week in the news. You know, there's a certain type of logic that only survives in the thin air of Washington, D.C. It's the kind of logic that says a president can change your life, your doctor, and your thermostat, but he mustn't dare touch the price of a foreign-made toaster. The Supreme Court handed down a ruling this week on tariffs that has the globalists breathing a sigh of relief. They told the White House in no uncertain terms that the president cannot unilaterally tax the goods coming in across from the seas. No, sir, to do that, he needs an act of Congress. He needs a debate and he needs consensus. They say it's about checks and balances. They say it's about predicting the delicate flow of international trade. But isn't that interesting? The same high court that says the president can't tax a foreign company without a three-ring circus in the Senate seems perfectly comfortable with the taxman reaching into your back pocket every Friday afternoon. But when it comes to taxing the other guy, the fellow across the ocean, the Constitution is a shield. But when it comes to the income tax on the American family, well, the shield seems to have a few holes in it. We protect the sovereignty of foreign trade, while the domestic tax code grows so long and heavy it would break the back of a pack mule. It seems the pen is only restricted when it's pointed outward. When it's pointed at you, it never runs out of ink. And then there's silver lining, of course. Here is 5 ounces of it that we absolutely love. As you know, recently the headlines say the green energy revolution is being repealed. The subsidies are drying up, the mandates are being tossed into the Potomac, and the experts, those same fellows who told you the horse was obsolete in 1900, are crying a little bit foul. They say without the government pushing green energy, we'll fall behind. But look at the market. Look at silver. For years, silver was just a helper. It was an industrial cog in the green machine, tied to the whims of bureaucrat grant money. But now that the green is being repealed, silver is finding its old shine. Without the government propping it up, people are realizing that silver doesn't need a subsidy to be valuable. It's been money since the days of pharaohs, and it'll be money long after the last solar panel is a bird bath in someone's backyard. The planners tried to manage the earth temperature with your tax dollars. Now the people are choosing to manage their own futures with real metal. You know this. It's a funny thing about freedom. It's a lot harder to repeal than a government program. But we're here now for the rest of the news. So what exactly did the markets do this week, and what did that mean for metals? That's what we're here to talk about. As we know, this coming week, we ought to see some interesting things happen because of this Supreme Court decision. And what does that mean for the $100 billion that we've taken in? Do we have to just send it all back, which means there's a big hole for you and I to fill? I don't know. But anyway, here's the Dow Jones sitting there, 49625, up 230 points thanks to a pretty strong Friday. It's up 0.5% just about. And we are sitting here at 11 days past our all-time high, which was right in there-ish. So that's where we are there. Not bad. S&P 6909 up 47 points here, or 0.69%. All-time high at 127. So we're almost a month out from our all-time high here, which I believe was way back here. NASDAQ Composite sitting here at 22,886, up 203 points, folks. Almost a full percent here on the NASDAQ, which we need because the NASDAQ has been just behind. As you can see, our last all-time high being still around Halloween. Look at there. We don't even have on the chart our all-time high. It's been so long. It's at 23.9, so we know it should be like right up here on this line, which we got really close to at one point. I know this is all red over here, but that doesn't mean bad. It's just the marker that I happened to pull out of my child's crayon box. So Canada up 0.59%, Brazil up 1% there, Chile, not bad spot there, Mexico up 77 right there, EMEA 0.84, Eurozone 1% right there, not bad. We have France 1.39. We have Germany 0.87. Israel's up 0.5 point. We have Italy 1.48. We have Netherlands up a full percentage point. We have South Africa here, almost a full percentage point. Spain, Sweden. We have Turkey here up a percentage point, about 0.5% there at the UK markets, and 0.75 on that one. Then we go to Asia, down in Hong Kong. China was closed, probably for the Lunar New Year, because I think that just happened, Year of the Horse. You don't have a Year of the Horse coin? Use my APMEX link to get one, and they'll actually help me by sending me a referral fee. So if you'd like to help this channel, easy way to do it. Go get you a Lunar Horse coin today. Japan, negative 1.12. Yikes. South Korea up 2.31. They are doing awesome over there in South Korea. Thailand down almost a full percent. I don't know how much of this has to do with the news that the tariffs are in turmoil, but we shall see. But now, back to why most of you are here. What did this week have in the form of metals? Well, let's take a look here. At the chart, it looks like this week, silver ended the week at $85.34. So that is almost $8 gained, or 10%, folks. It has been a wild ride since January. We know that we were positive last week, but it was starting to get pretty close. So year to date, we're sitting at $13 gained, or 18%. That's pretty dang good. Well, did gold keep up? Let's find out. Gold this week gained $76. $5,122 is where it sits. That is another 1.51%. But is it better than silver? Well, as we look at the year to date, it has gained $788, and it is also at 18%. So we're going to call that a push, even though there's a couple numbers after the percentage. It's basically even. So year to date, silver and gold both doing big things. On the week, silver is the winner at 10% gained, but it had a little bit of ground to catch up. But on the year, we're about equal with gold and silver. Both great places to be right now. So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to support this channel with no cost to you as you go out and buy silver and gold, then use my affiliate link. It looks like this. It's from APMEX. And then they will reward me by referring you to them. And that helps this channel more than you can know. So that being said, please, please, please enjoy your week. And until next time, please remember to stay classy and current with the culture of currency.